All right, hey everyone, welcome back to match 2 of the semifinals, the top bracket semifinals of the July Monthly Mayhem Tournament. On the left, we have the winners of the first match, TheDunkMasters, featuring Heypa, Adenkor, Elmo, Hikari Dokage, and Gusin Cross. On the right, we have Operation Shoot Boys with Korea Terror, Angelic Fire, Moon, Captain Korea, and Soviet Hero. And right now we have the Alistair ban. Again, another Alistair ban.
Hating the Alistair, and also Elysian ban right after that. Again, same bans as last time, same teams banning those champions also.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. So I definitely think they are very targeted at this point. Twisted Fate banned again.
We're going to see the exact same game.
You know,
I don't know. I wouldn't. Shyvana ban.
Yeah,
you know. Rumble ban.
Yeah. Mordekaiser again. All right. Yep. Again, these are the same bands, so
yeah, I'd say
definitely
the majority of them stay relatively the same. So I have to see. I think the third bands might be relatively targeted off of the last match, unless they're just like what they're banning, and they're just so like there you go, Vladimir ban. Which really why? Rumble owned Vladimir.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe they're afraid that they're gonna counterban with Rumble.
Yeah, counter Rumble, so they want to.
Maybe they feel they're strongest against Vlad with the Rumble, and if they don't ban Vlad,
or if they don't ban Vlad, and then Operation Shoot Boys bans Rumble, then you're like, well, what do I pick against Vlad now?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So that's a pretty good logic.
But we're still waiting on the final ban, and it looks like they're going to ban Singed. Not wanting to deal with that Singed in the middle.
Korea's like, I don't want to deal with that again.
Yeah, that was really solid play. I was really impressed. I don't think I've ever seen a Singed go mid.
Yeah, I figured Cat Korea was gonna love it. Like, you know, a melee guy who does get somewhat tanky can be frustrating in the mid game, but in the early game you should feel so comfortable in your lane. And then it's just like, well, actually, Hidoriko Kage is going to be here to gank you for the whole game.
Yeah, that was really great teamwork. Really good setup. Just, you know, the flip up and then the jump past what was going on so that they could come into it. Heypot locking in that Rumble so quickly. But Angelic Fire is going to pick up Graves, maybe.
Yeah.
We do have 30 seconds. And Korea Terror locking it.
Oh, we're going to swap. Oh, we're going to see an Ezreal.
Uh-oh. That might mean a Pulse Fire Ezreal. Looks like Elmo. Ooh, a Nunu Ezreal? Maybe? Maybe. Yes, we're going to see the Nunu Ezreal. I know they've updated Nunu. So
well, the stuff they updated Nunu for was mostly to deal with jungle stuff, not to.
That's true.
It does affect his support because now it's consume a bit better.
I'm laughing because Captain Korea's chosen Rise, and you never give Captain Korea Rise.
Yeah, you don't.
So,
I have to say, like, that's the worst part is Rise doesn't really have a lot of good counter picks either because Rise builds magic resist and mana.
Yep.
So.
Ooh, your favorite champion.
I love the Nocturne. I definitely love me some Nocturne.
And
I love me some Mundo too, though. And
yeah, that's true.
Moon didn't even get a chance to really get into the game because his jungle was just taking the entire mid game. So
yeah, Nocturne's really solid jungle.
You can't even really say mid game. The game only lasted 20 minutes. So
yeah,
your mid game is 10 minutes.
You're right. Oh, he's showing off several champions. Kassadin, Morgana.
Who should I pick against the?
I think he's just trolling. I think he's going to lock in Shyvana again. He had such a solid play with Shyvana. Although, I mean, Nocturne's a whole different champion, so you might want to counterpick that.
A Teemo jungle? I was to say, you just trolling? Ooh, I really like that Galio.
Yeah.
I'd say that's probably the only solid pick against the Rise. Because Galio's focus...
Plus the taunt. And, I mean, with how well they do it together, taunt and then jump in.
Taunt Nunu ult into Shyvana ult.
God, that's ridiculous. I didn't even think about that. Oh, Lord. Good call.
The only problem, though, is that Operation Shoot Boys can see that. Unfortunately, they only have Taric right now, which could shut down one of their ults. But we'll have to see. Like, that's good that they banned Alistair, because Alistair could shut down both their ults with one hit. You know, like if he flashed in and pulverized and wasn't caught by the initial ult from Galio, that could be pretty dangerous. And they do have But Nautilus is
Olaf.
available, though. Nautilus could shut down both their ults.
Mm-hmm. Well, it looks like Soviet Hero is choosing Olaf.
Strange.
Yeah.
Very solid top champion. But I think the focus should be at, like, it's the same, like, these are all single target champions.
Mm.
Except for maybe the whole Tarek Graves thing, because Graves, he's an AD carry, so he works with a good amount of teams. But, like, Nocturne picks a champion to kill. Mm-hmm. Same thing with Rise. Rise does have AoE, but the majority of his focus is on one person.
Yeah.
And the same thing with Olaf.
I think...
While on the other, we got AoE on the opposite side.
I think we're going to see some good maneuvers from Operation Shoot Boy. So I think they're really going to start targeting and...
Yeah, like, this is...
Because the thing is, with Captain Korea's Rise, and what we've seen before, is that he just gets so far ahead, and he just reaches a point to where he's really tanky, and he just kaboom, kaboom, kaboom.
I think
he gets that point.
The big thing is Operation Shoot Boys is early game champions.
Yeah.
And on the other side, now, we have mid to late game champions. Now, don't get me wrong, Rumble still does extremely good in the early game. Shyvana still does really good in the early game. But, like, the Nunu, he's not as effective in the early game or as effective as Tarek is. Mm-hmm. Ezreal and Graves are pretty interchangeable, actually, so they scale equally well throughout the entirety of the game, even though Ezreal has a slightly higher skill curve due to the majority of his abilities being skill shots. And Galio, again, is a mid to late because he farms up just to get super tanky so he can survive his ultimate when he sucks everyone in. So we'll have to see, like, can Operation Shoot Boys stop those ganks from the previous match and really bring a solid early game into the mid game? Yeah. Or are we going to see the same game where they keep getting shut down individually and then the late game, that AoE fest? If they get a combo of all their ults together, you're just going to see Operation Shoot Boys just splat and die.
Yeah, that's true. Let's look at Summoner Spells while we have a minute and a half left. Looks like we're going to see that teleport from Galio. So Galio is going to be really maneuverable. Either to protect Dragon, to come in for like a setup or a gank or something.
Yep.
That's a really solid pick. Let's see, we do have the 3 Ignites and the 1 Exhaust, and Smite and Flash.
It means we could actually see Goose and Cross go middle.
Yeah.
Because, well, I don't know, teleports go down to anyone.
Yeah, but it's largely used for tops.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be an interesting pick. Let's see, we do have the Ghost for Olaf, which makes a lot of sense. The 3 Ignites, everyone else's Flash, the 1 Exhaust, and the Smite. So interesting choices. Soviet Hero definitely picking the Ghost because of the Olaf. It combines really well.
Yep.
And
then we have Smite Ignite on Hidoriku Kage. So going for I'm just gonna do damage.
Well, I mean, with how he played last, that makes total sense. Just come in, kaboom.
And he has slow on Rumble, he has slow on Nunu, and he has slow on Galio.
Yeah.
Galio has increased movement speed, and then his AoE thing hits. I don't know if that actually slows, but either way,
increased movement speed is like a slow though.
Yeah.
It's just you go faster, so it's also seconds as a nice escape mechanic. Even though I would say it's better than a slow because slow is usually targeted for one champion.
Right.
So if you go faster, it's a better escape mechanic than the slow. All right, let's see what we have for the skins.
Time for the skin war.
Who will win? Oh, let's see the Frosted Ezreal, just to spite you. And that's it. Versus the Armor of the 5th Age Tarek, a Void Nocturne, and the Triumphant Rise, and the Broloff. So again, Operation Shoot Boys showing very strong skins, although that didn't indicate much last time.
Yeah.
Although that
Frosted Ezreal is like, that's a waste of money. He's just blue Ezreal. Okay.
Yeah, I hate, I love the Galactic Nasus, but it's just blue Nasus, and it makes me so sad.
But that's the worst part, is even this artwork doesn't look much better than regular Ezreal. It's just blue Ezreal.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's very true. Broloff, awesome.
Yeah, like that.
Chug.
Right.
Triumphant Rise, just really nice detail. Like, that's just a really nice
it looks really baller in game.
Void Nocturne looks pretty good.
Sadly, I'd say Void Nocturne, I think, is the worst out of all of them.
I don't know. It's pink Tarek. Or, purplish Tarek instead of blue Tarek.
Yeah, but he wants to be more fabulous.
Yeah, and that's fine. But I mean, it's just exact same as Frosted Ezreal, where it's just
it doesn't really look that different. But.
Whereas at least the skin,
Void Nocturne does look different, but I'm just saying the theme is still kind of the same.
Yeah.
I'd have to say it's the only problem with Nocturne is a lot of his skins are themed very. The feel is the same. Like even with the Ravager one, the colors are all dark and stuff. It does look a lot cooler, but it's still very noticeably Nocturne.
Yeah.
It's not like just a complete difference in.
Well, I mean, when you're doing like skins and all that, you kind of want to keep a similar theme. Like Roloff still looks like Roloff, except he's got.
Well, yeah, but that's like I'm saying like the feel you get from the epicness of the champion for Nocturne skins does not change.
Yeah, okay.
It's not. You don't go one up or one down.
Yeah.
You know, it's just Nocturne. Oh, it's just a different Nocturne, modified, in different ways. But nothing's like, oh, that Nocturne, like Malphite skins, where they're just like, that Malphite looks sick!
Yeah.
No, you're not like Nocturne,
true.
you're like, hey, use a different color.
Yeah, but with a champion like Nocturne, it's kind of a little bit harder to do. I do like the isn't it Spooky Nocturne? Where he's like a ghost?
He's a ghost. That's a good one, but that's, you can't buy that skin. I'm not sure how you get it. But.
It's probably like the seasonal holiday releases, like the Snowman Heimerdinger. All right, boots 3 pots all around for Operation Shoot Boys. Even the support having boots and wards, so they want to move fast and pretty standard build. Although
boot 2 wards.
Yep. And then it looks like standard support build for Nunu, and then boots 3 pots for everyone else except for Galio, who has picked a mana potion, which is now the same price.
Hideo Kukage kind of showing himself middle though. Tons of people in middle, like just like sup, we're here.
I might have been a distraction though.
Maybe.
Kind of like push it out a little bit, have his team set up. It looks like that's what they're trying to do is like get Operation Shoot Boys to make a move. Oh, and I gotta switch over here.
Yeah, sometimes I forget that too.
Well, it's like you can't have it up for the skins, and then you can't have it like then like with a match like this.
You could have it up during the skins because this isn't blocking too much.
Yeah, it's true. It's just a little distracting. But we could do an entire series about like the choices of skins by different like players and what they mean and how they act.
Right.
There's so much. There's like a science behind that as well, which I find completely fascinating. Looks like we're going to go with a standard defensive lineup for Operation Shoot Boys, and it looks like everyone from DunkMasters is backing off to set up for the race in red for Shyvana, because Shyvana doesn't really need blue except for money and experience and the cooldown reduction. But
so we may see a nice level 2 gank on bottom.
Yeah.
And Nocturne starting. Did he do? Yeah, he did wolves. Okay. I was like, did he start blue?
No, I think
he's like, what? Blasphemy.
That's blasphemy.
Like you don't waste your jungle time like that. It just doesn't happen. Okay, so yeah, Nocturne going with a pretty standard one, just going wolves, blue, wraiths, golems, red, wraiths, wolves. He may gank after getting his red level 4 on top, and he may skip double golems to go for that gank, depending on how much health he has. But we will see if he just goes for full clear and backs, and tries to push for a level 6, or if he wants to go for an earlier gank on top.
We'll have to see if Hikaru Kage does a level 2 gank.
Yeah, I was surprised. Like, okay, so it looks like she went right from red to wolves to blue. Wraith's head just spawned, so she is level 3. Nocturne is just about to go level 3, so she is a little bit ahead of him, and she is deciding to gank top lane, which Nocturne going for double golems will be a little bit behind.
Ooh, here we go, doing a ton of damage to Sobi Hero. The Ignite goes off. It's so close, it's so close.
I think he's going to live.
Oh, yeah, that was
just barely.
Nice use of the
That was a really nice gank from Hideo.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to give Goosey and Cross some nice...
free farm time.
Yeah, free farm in lane. May be able to go back and purchase a couple things. Nocturne has come up, though, so he will be able to pick up that CS while Soviet is back, and the tower won't be soaking up any XP or gold.
It looks like down on bottom, Angelic Fire and Career Terror are pushing their lane quite heavily.
Well, yeah, they did just see jungle top, so...
Yeah, now's the time to shove, try to deny some CS at the
they're
tower.
like, we can go back, we can let them last hit off this turret. Very good time.
Yeah. Good map awareness. Oh, nice little, like, pick there from a Jellicfire trying to force Elmo back.
You normally want to do the pick and then, like, you get just out of range as the tower's about to shoot you, but...
Wow. Alright, looks like, ooh, Moon coming in for the gank. The shield has been used by Goosey and Cross. The Ignite goes down, but Goosey and Cross is too fast.
Actually, but I didn't see him Q. Oh, he's going for just a flip out. Gonna go back for it. Oh, no, he got hit by it. I would say if he didn't get hit by that second one, then Goosey may have actually pushed his lane a little harder.
Yeah. But it looks like Moon is backing off. Moon being a little more visible on the map this time. Not being denied as much right now early on. Although here comes Hikaru Kage. Gonna try and steal that Wolves. It's a really effective move here. Because here comes Moon coming in. And you don't really expect to see Wolves stolen all that often. It's usually Wraiths that are picked up.
Yeah, by the middle.
But nice coming in stealing those Wolves. Although it looks like Moon's coming in for double golems.
Yeah, by the time he gets back, or no, okay, she left one or two, so I think so. It won't reset.
Yeah,
the
thing's still there.
He'll just have to reset it. So yeah, that's definitely a solid pickup. Goosey being pushed back though this time.
Yeah, it looks like as far as lanes go, Operation Shoot Boys are having a much bigger presence. Although it looks like their lane was just shoved down here, but they're shoving their lanes.
Yeah, I got shoved because we had Ezreal go back with Nunu, and Ezreal did pick up a Doran's Blade. Nunu picking up a couple more wards and some more potions. So not picking up anything for the Philo Stone yet, but we do have a Doran's Blade also on Graceless, so they had gone back, and we do have a Fairy Charm picked up by Tarek since he did start boots this match.
It does look like Captain Korea is doing really well in the middle, though. How are we doing for CS, by the way? Ooh, locking Rooney Prison. The Ignite goes off.
The armor, very nice.
Oh, it's not enough! Captain Korea picking up the first blood. Ooh, that's not going to be good for the TheDunkMasters because Captain Korea's Rise is extremely, extremely powerful, and giving him that first blood is going to give his team that extra gold, him that extra experience, and he's going to be able to go back and buy some things.
He just pushes lane, but Hidoriku Kage is coming up to pick up that farm and keep the gold in CS. Going back.
Ooh, we do have a couple pings down on bottom here. Oh, Hey Pop teleporting in. Great setup for a gank. Angelic Fire's all by himself. What is he going to do? Jumping, running into this Tribus as fast as he can, but it's warded, so they're not going to be able to do anything. Angelic Fire is still alive for some reason, but Haypot is able to take him out. So we have a 1-to-1, a great teleport gank from Haypot. Really nice.
I wasn't sure if he had hit 6 yet. I was like, oh, if he goes in there and ults, it's just going to be done. An insta double kill. But
ooh, here comes Goosey and Cross pushing his lane. Moon being a little indecisive. I think he spent a little too much time down there. But I think he's coming in to help Captain Korea, who's being dual pushed by Haypot and Hikaru Kage. Locking in, Runic Prison, running back, but Moon's here to support him. So pretty soon.
Not Moon. Hidoriko.
Well, I thought Moon was coming in.
Oh, no.
I didn't realize he was doing Wraiths. I thought he came down to go and help, but then he didn't. Captain Korea being like, I can tank it out.
Yeah, Moon is pushing for 6. He's pretty close. And once he gets 6, he can really start helping in lane ganks.
Yeah. That is true. Oh, and they do see him start blue, but I don't think they're really in a position to really kind of pick up blue here. So I think this is a good time for Moon to grab it. Hikaru Kage is running in, but also low in health. And here comes Captain Korea. Oh, so Hero did take down Goose Cross, so let's see how that goes. We do have a couple important things going on right now. So we'll have to kind of eye what's going on.
True damage. So
yeah, that true damage is awesome. Demacia!
Beautiful ult by Goosey, but unfortunately not enough.
And that Ignite's probably not going to make it. No, it's not. And
he leveled up too, so we got a little bit of health from that. Captain Korea picking up the blue, going back to mid.
Oh, Rise with blue. Very nice.
Now, their blue is up on the other side, but unfortunately, Shyvana is still on the bottom end of the jungle. So, Haypot having to wait a little bit, but his mana is actually pretty high right now, so he could go for some combos.
Taking some damage.
Very nice dodge by Captain Korea, missing both of those.
Yeah, Captain Korea is very comfortable with Rise.
God, look at the Ruin Prison just did so much damage.
Right? And that's just the thing that holds you down.
He has picked, Rise has picked up Catalyst, 53 CS, compared to 40 on Haypot's side. Haypot has picked up a Chalice and also picked up a Null Cape. So both of them building pretty tanky.
Boom, boom.
I think the only problem, though, is that, like, they both build tanky, but Rise gets damage out of building tankiness.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what makes Rise such a powerful champion, is you can build him tanky, but he, like, they set it up so that you can make him do more damage if you don't build him as tanky.
Yeah, they gave him better AP ratios.
But he's still ridiculous. Does really good damage. Nice read by Captain Korea, just coming down, dodging that Hikaru Kage gank. Really solid. Definitely knows that Hikaru. I don't even think that was warded. I think he just kind of like sensed it.
No, I think like when she came out, he just picked a good path. Instead of going straight back, he knew he wasn't going to make it to his turret, so he was going for a longer walk route.
Yeah, really good dodge. Captain Korea showing his mettle. Soviet Hero coming in a little bit lower than Goosing Cross, but that true damage does really good.
It's kind of an equalize. You're like, oh, I'm ahead. And then all of a sudden he hits that, and you're like, oh, I'm totally not ahead right now.
He's got that potion going, too.
45 CS compared to 53 also.
Wow, Captain Korea just ignoring the turret. Looks like he wants to set something up. I think that's a bad idea. The taunt coming in.
Yeah, that's a kill.
Oh, yes, that is the kill.
Oh, he might get the kill off of Haypot? No.
Nope. But we do have Moon coming in and a great gank by Moon, so we'll come back and save that. Nice little wait here. Dodging the wards, jumping in, right on a Denkor. But Elmo dying from that. Denkor backing off just in time.
Yeah, Denkor using that was a really good decision by Moon, saying, okay, a Denkor just essence fluxed, so I'm not going to be able to land my combos on him, so let's just switch over real quick
and they got
get a kill off of it. Ooh, ulti on top, though. So over here getting really low.
But able to live.
Wasted his ult, though.
Yeah. So that's a good move by Goosing Cross. He's going to be able to push his lane, probably do some damage to that turret. And here comes Hikaru Kage doing what he's been doing best and just counter jungling. Although I think Moon is getting to the point where he's pretty even. Hikaru Kage is a little bit ahead.
Yeah, 65 CS compared to 53. And Moon has picked up a... looks like he's starting to build his Wriggles. This is his first item. On the other side here, Hikaruto, as I cannot say the name, has picked up Heart of Gold with cloth armor and boots, so I have to see if going to start building that Wriggles on that side. Also, yes, has picked up the Razor, so on bot lane we have Double Doran's Blades on both sides, but Graves has finished up his Berserks, while Ezreal has not, 67 to 69 CS, both with assists though. Graves has died once though, but
yeah, it's 3-2 in favor of Operation Shoot Boys. There's not 1,000 gold lead. Operation Shoot Boys is ahead by a couple hundred, but they haven't reached the 1,000 gold lead yet. So this is a really even match to go either way. Although Captain Korea is getting deadlier and deadlier, and that's the person you need to watch out for.
He's about 20 CS ahead in his lane. He has also picked up his tier, so every time he's throwing a spell, he's gaining more mana, more damage, and just scaling a little bit faster than Haypot's going to. Haypot has picked up his Merc Treads, and he does get some MR from his Chalice too, so he is starting to take less damage. Well, unfortunately, Captain Korea can just keep whipping those spells out, and every time he's fed blue, it just makes it that much more difficult to deal with it.
I do have a ping. I think they did see Nocturne.
Yeah, Nocturne's trying to go for some counter juggling.
Ooh, it looks like Adenko was able to take out Elmo again. So let's see how that happened.
Not a Denkor, sorry. Angelic Fire.
Oh, yeah, Angelic Fire.
You're used to Graves.
I'm used to Graves from, yeah.
Very solid.
Boom. But Hikaru Kage is there to try and take down Angelic Fire. Angelic Fire is taking some damage.
I think Nocturne's going to be there in time now.
Yeah, ooh, Angelic Fire is going to go down. But here comes Nocturne. Moon coming in without any support, so not able to do much there. Forced to back off.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think, yeah, Nocturne's ult was down. If his ult was up, that would have been a completely different fight.
But looks like we do have several pings. Moon coming in, stealing Wraiths. Nice. Captain Korea coming in. Oh, Goosing Cross was able to take down Sweet here. Let's check that out. So we have just even lanes all around. I'd say Captain Korea's kind of is a little bit ahead, but Gucci Cross and Soviet Hero are just really even right now.
Oh, very nice by Gucci Cross, using those minions to his advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. Able to live through that. That was really close. That was a really good fight.
Yeah, it was like a lane minion juke. Like, oh, you gotta run around.
And, I mean, gold is almost dead even. Operation Shoot Boys is only up by like 150. Kills are now even 4 and 4. So this is a less snowballed match, much more even.
Yep.
Very good. Like this is
exciting
to watch.
Kills are across the board too. The only one picking up more than one kill being Hidoriko Kage, just super solid jungle.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
I think if Operation Shoot Boys picks this up, I think they might ban Shyvana next match because Hikaru Kage is doing so well with her.
Yeah, has about 20 CS more and more kills than Nocturne.
No, that isn't to say Operation Shoot Boys is going to win, because this is so dead even.
And with like the best part is has Hidoriko Kage's picked up a heart of gold, is faster in CS and higher in kills. So that means his mid game is going to be almost twice as strong as Moon's. Because Moon hasn't picked up a heart of gold, so he isn't getting that GP. And he picked up Wriggles faster, but he's not getting as much farm. Because Hidoriko has come in and counter jungled a lot. And when Moon has come in to counter jungle, he's only done it once effectively. The other times he's come in and the jungle's been cleared, and Hidoriko is already ganking a lane because the jungle's cleared and there was nothing else to do. So we'll have to see if Moon can kind of catch up on this or really capitalize on getting good ganks off with his ultimate, because that's where he's going to try to even this out.
All right, here comes Hikaru Kage. Not sure what he's going to do. Just kind of running around. All right. Ooh, a little too late on the race, but Moon's all by himself. Hikaru could have possibly picked up the kill. Oh, it looks like Rise doing blue all by himself. Soviet Hero being targeted, but Moon's right over here.
Yeah, I would say Moon's doing double golems and has ultimate up, so
yeah,
Soviet Hero definitely has support there.
Yeah, it looks like Captain Korea. Yeah, a little.
We did have an Ezreal on bottom, which means we got a pretty solid engagement.
Yeah. Looks like Korea Terror took the brunt of that, but here comes Haypot. But I think I saw that.
Teleport wasted.
Yeah.
Very solid job by Operation Shoot Boys.
Yeah, that was really good.
Okay, wait, what happened last time? Yeah, we should back up.
But Haypot is going to be surrounded by Captain Korea and Moon.
Ooh.
Doing a Runic Prison, doing a little damage. But here comes Haypot. We do have the ultimate from Haypot, so ultimates are going off all over the place. And it looks like Moon is going to go down. Oh, Moon goes down. But it looks like Captain Korea is going to be able to take down Hikaru Kage. And might be able to take down Haypot. Doing lots of damage. The potions go off.
Fortunately, that shield's reducing so much damage.
Yeah.
But that does at least put him in a good position in his lane. Unfortunately, that also does mean that Moon is a little farther behind. So you're kind of doing a trade-off. Who do you want more behind, your jungle or your mid? I'd have to say your jungle being behind isn't as bad. We had Captain Korea diving, too, so he's probably going to pick up the kill on Haypot.
No, he's not.
Haypot even picks up the kill.
Just way too aggressive play from Captain Korea. A little overconfidence there, and the kill goes to the TheDunkMasters, who are now ahead in gold by like 50, 75, something like that.
It's around 100 gold games, so
yes,
and that's with one kill up. So that shows that Operation Shoot Boys are definitely doing a much better job in CS, especially that middle, 119 to 92. So Galio has closed that gap a little bit, but not only by like a few creeps. So Rise has been pretty solid throughout the entire thing. And then we have 118 for Graves and 106 for Ezreal. So again, Graves a little bit ahead. We have some trading on Soviet here on top, who's at 98 and 94. So top is probably the most straight up even lane, except that Gucci Cross has picked up an assist and has gone with double Doran shields into a revolver, which is, I'm not sure if I've seen that build. I don't play a lot of Rumble though, so I can't really comment on whether it's good or not, but it seems like they're trading both pretty effectively.
That true damage is so well, but I think Gucci Cross can just output more damage. But here comes Moon, followed by Hikaru Kage, so we're going to have a 2-on-2, and that's not going to be in favor of Operation Shoot Boys, as Moon is way behind Hikaru Kage.
Yeah, and I'd have to say Soviet is a bit lower.
Here comes the ult, but here comes the other ult from Hikaru Kage. Suihiro Moon forced to back off. But
Oh,
double kill.
Yeah, but one person killed from each of them too. So
That's
yeah.
really solid. So now they are 2,000, almost 2,000 gold ahead.
Shyvana's so far ahead.
Absolutely. They're really going to need to shut her down or do something because K-Pot is building really, really tanky, and Captain Korea isn't able to do as much damage. And here comes Hikaru Kage picking up this race, probably going to pick up a gank, or at least try to pick up a gank.
Yeah, it looks like K-Pot is building into a... I can't remember it.
Where? Well, hold on, let me look. The chalice, the blasting wand. No,
I can't remember. I know what it's. I know what it is. I just can't remember the name of it.
What does it look like?
I'm totally blanking out. It's like the purple scepter.
Oh, the Abyssal Scepter?
Yeah, there you go. I remember.
Oh, yeah, I had a feeling it was Abyssal Scepter, but I didn't want to say it because
I just had a total blank. I was like, "What is it?" I build it all the time. Oh my god!
Wow. So Operation Shoot Boys teetering on the ropes. They're not so far behind. They're only
I'd say they were really even until that top lane gave up a double kill.
Yeah.
Which Hikaru Kage is just—he's bringing it. He's just in the right place at the right time.
Captain Korea all by himself, but he's going to get some support from Moon. I think we're going to see a team fight here, although it's looking in favor of Operation Shoot Boys as the bottom lane hasn't moved up for not Goosey Cross, DunkMasters. Here comes Hero, but here's the rest of the team. We're going to have a team fight here. The nice taunt from Heybat. Let's slow things down.
Goosey is beautiful ult, though.
Yeah, Korea Terror taking a ton of damage, but it looks like Hero is going to slay Heybat. Korea Terror taking down Goosey and Cross. And Shyvana running away. Does some damage to Korea Terror, but it isn't going to be enough. And
being targeted in a bad position, but he does get away with a nice
Elmo. Flash is dead. Boom. Captain Korea. Wow, this is the team fight. Operation Shoot Boys needed. Here they come. Hikaru Kage is low.
Deciding to go for a dragon.
They could probably go for a fast dragon, too.
Yeah, they are. They're totally doing it. The problem is they're all kind of low, so
yeah,
they do have to be a little careful.
But Adenkor wasted that ult.
Yeah, he did waste the ult, but they could get a pick off.
Yeah, they totally could.
They have to trade health, but that was good.
So Operation Shoot Boys being like, we're not out of the game just yet,
right.
And now they have a 1,000 gold lead. They've tied up in kills. None of the turrets have gone down for either team. So this is by far one of the most even matches I've ever seen.
Yeah.
In the monthly Mayhem tournament.
Yeah, I'd have to say that helped. Rise picked up a kill. Tarek picked up a kill, which that's the thing. Like, you want to say that you don't want to give supports kills, but at the same time, Tarek is one of the few supports that really does well off of kills because that just makes him even more tanky and even more frustrating in the late game. While some of the other supports can't really, capitalize on the amount of gold compared to an AD. I still think that was a pretty nice pickup.
Honestly, a kill is a kill at this point.
Well, yeah, a kill is a kill, but if we're talking about a really close game, which this is, so you have to worry about all the little specifics. Like a few hundred gold to a different AD carry could mean that they have, they finished their Phantom Dancer compared to you, still having your CL and crit cape or whatever. And those numbers can matter when the team skill level is so close.
That is true. Although, just to point out, Moon was able to pick up a couple assists through that, so that's really going to help him out. Starting to catch up. Yeah.
And he has built up a Hex Drinker, and he has built up his Heart of Gold, which was a lot later than Shyvana's, but it's still not that bad. Shyvana has picked up a Wit's End, though, so getting pretty tanky, having some nice magic resist, good health, and some armor from that Wriggles, and we'll have to see what the next item should be. I will expect a Phage, I would say. That would probably be the next pickup for both of them.
Captain Korea now a level ahead of Haypot.
Oh, actually, Moon might go to finish his boots. He hasn't finished them yet. Oh. So I think he's waiting a little bit, because right now, like, you normally want to wait on Nocturne and then build boots based off of whoever is carrying on the enemy team really hard. But right now that's Shyvana the jungle, which is going to be building tanky later and won't be doing as much damage. So it's a little harder to decide what kind of boots you want because you don't want to directly counter Shyvana because Shyvana is just meant to jump in there, do damage, and take a bunch of damage.
They might be able to catch Faker Kage out here. Doing some damage, but Shyvana is a really tanky champion. Finally getting some warding going on.
Oh, turret kill done by the wall. Turret kill.
Let's go back and see how that happens. Kind of came in at the very last second of that, following an engagement in the jungle. And it looks like they're just focusing down the turret. Kriya just kind of positioning there. We do have the lockdown, the dazzle, kaboom. Ooh, not a lot of damage. Oh, they are surrounded! Wow, they are going to go down. Pretty much all of DunkMasters just jumped in on that Moon. Running down a little bit too late.
Does he have a flash?
Flashing over the wall. But following.
3 flashes over the wall to
get my god, they want to take down Moon. Moon ulting. Kind of a wasted ult there.
He was trying to do the juke, but it just wasn't happening because Shyvana was back just enough to where even if he had gotten away from those 3, you know, 3 flashes, they were like, "No, you are dying."
Yeah, right. They wanted Moon dead. Wow, that was a great play. Although they left Olaf, Soviet Hero, all by himself, able to pick up some CS, able to pick up a turret. All of the outer turrets have now gone down in favor of
the 1v1 duel. Hidoriko versus Captain Korea. Unfortunately, Hidoriko's nice kiting by Captain Korea, saying, "Hey, your Q is doing a lot of damage, but it can't do crap when you can't hit me."
And it looks like Elmo's a little too late, but wow, that was a great just team engage from the DunkMasters. A great fight from Captain Korea taking down.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, wow, Elmo got out of position. I was like, oh, this is bad. He's been out of position how many times? Yeah. And then I was like, oh, wait, everyone's here. It's okay, Elmo's actually just a bait.
I do have to say, though, Operation Shoot Boys did a great job picking up these turrets. That really kind of kept the gold advantage in their favor. It now gives them the ability to push their lanes.
That dragon helped a lot, too.
Oh, yeah, that dragon helped a heck of a lot. But they're only down by 1 kill.
We've seen them
up ahead by 1.
We've seen them down by a lot of kills and still win the game quite handedly in the mid to late game, and that's where they really shine. So,
and I mean, they're still 3,000 gold ahead. So while that was a great engagement by the DunkMasters, I think Operation Shoot Boys did the best they could, and were able to take down all 3 turrets.
Yep.
Whereas DunkMasters only took down 1. So as far as objectives go, that really helped out Operation Shoot Boys.
Yeah, it does give them a nice map advantage, and then also the free gold.
Ooh, Korea Terror caught out of position, going to be flashing over.
I said we're going to see 3 flashes.
No, we can't see 3 flashes again. So thank God they actually used all of them because Korea Terror is able to get out of there. Funny though, that was funny. Just completely caught out of position. We have wards all over the place from both teams. We do have a couple pings. Blue is up. They're going to probably give that to, I would imagine, Captain Korea. Yeah, Captain Korea is backing off, going to be picking that up.
Strangely enough, as Moon, I would feel really good as Moon. Be like, you guys wasted 3 flashes to kill me.
That's true.
And he wasn't even that hardcore of an objective either because he wasn't carrying.
It looks like we're going to see an invade. I think they wanted to pick up that blue, but that blue is already gone.
Yeah, their timer was just a little bit off on that blue. So
yeah, a little too late.
Unfortunately, that bush isn't warded by Operation Shoot Boys. They do suspect that they're most likely in there. We could get axed by Soviet. Oh, he gets a little too far off, though.
But he does all out of there. He'll be safe.
Yep.
I think he just kind of wanted to get them to do something. Now they're moving out. He did land that ward, although, it looked for a second that it was out of position. Ooh, nice little juke here. But they are going to see it. That ward is there. They do know what's happening.
This could turn bad.
Yeah. I'd say it was
really faking it. Oh, it looks like they're
they are faking it.
See where the ward is, they kind of backed up. So either they were faking it or they noticed them coming up middle and they're like, oh,
yeah, they do have the ward. They do have the ward.
Well, they had a minion line coming down too, so they had vision from that way.
Wow, looks like we're just a team fight is going to happen. Here we go. Oh, a Dankor just being destroyed. Yeah, bouncing in on there. Destruction, explosions are happening all over the place. Kriya forced to back off, but it looks like Soviet Hero might be going down.
The double ulti happened.
Oh, wow. Kriya able to take down Haypot, though. Moon getting really, really low. Elmo coming in. Moon taking out Van Gustian Cross.
Being picked up by Angelic.
Kurita able to make it. Hikaru Tokage is the only one left. It looks like we do have a 4-for-2 in favor of Operation Shoot Boys.
That turret's down, so Captain Korea can go the dagger route through the jungle. So Hidoriko has to be careful. Not sure exactly where Captain Korea is.
It looks like
he's taking the blue instead.
I think that's a really good decision. You're not sure if you're gonna take
secure the kill. So he might as well go for the blue.
Absolutely.
And then Angelic Fire pushing that lane, while bottom lane is pretty pushed for the Dunkmasters. So we'll have to see who's going to come back and clean that one up. We do have Olaf up in a few seconds here, so he may run straight down the bottom, while Korea Terra is going down there to at least hold it off of the turret and pick up as much XP as he can soak, since he is level 12. A little bit behind some of the top
the problems of playing a support.
Right.
He's always behind.
It's like, my levels... Even though they fixed that with a lot of different stuff, it's still not there
yet. Yeah, absolutely. It's just the problem is if you change it too much, you're gonna change the meta because then you could use those items and that ability for non-support players to get even more stuff.
Right. You put if you get that for just champions that are support. And then they build into that or whatever, if it's not through masteries or something like that. And then they're like, okay, well, what happens when you put Soraka or Janna or Tarek middle?
Yeah.
All of a sudden,
and Soraka is a really viable middle, too. She does a lot of damage when you build her right. Tarek, super tanky. I wouldn't say he does a crap ton of damage, but...
Well, if you can play Pop Tarek. You can do it.
Nice dragon pickup.
Yeah, that was a solid pickup.
But they are still 4,000 gold behind, and it looks like they're ready to do Baron, or they're showing Baron, although I think they know it's warded.
Yeah,
no one has warded
they're trying to force another team fight.
Yeah, that's exactly what they want to do. They do know a lot of the ults are down.
No.
Are they?
They're almost all up now. The only one that's down is...
Gallios is down, Nunus is down still.
Yeah, but they're pretty close.
They're getting close. And it looks like, they want to back off, at least wait for these to come back up, and they'll be up in a couple seconds.
Yeah, they just came up,
yep.
Both of them, so.
So definitely a good move by the Dunkmasters, just being like, we don't have our ultimates yet, let's just wait. They know that we're here. They're not going to keep grabbing Baron. Looks like Sobichiro is pushing his top lane yet again. Someone's got to pick up Oracle soon.
Yeah, right? No one's clearing it. Well, all the Oracles people died in the last match, so
true.
They don't want to get too far behind by continuing to pick up
that's
Oracles.
a loss of gold, too. A significant loss of gold.
Yep.
Hikaru Tokage was the only one that was really doing some good counter.
We do have Mom and Morty's finished up on DTD Roloff, and he had just picked up a giant spell also.
Looks like we have the Quicksilver Sash picked up by Angelic Fire, though.
Yeah, so he wants to make sure, I think that's a really solid pick. He wants to make sure that if he gets caught by a Galio ult, he can get out of it.
Yep, absolutely.
You can easily get out of a Nunu ult just by dashing out of it, which isn't too bad, or even dash flashing if you have to. But that Quicksilver Sash...
there we go. There's the Oracle. Moon picking up that Oracle. Gonna force... Ooh, locked down. Elmo's locked down, taking some damage.
Captain Korea's 3 damage! Yay!
Yeah, he's level 18.
Yeah, he has picked up his Veil and also picked up Frozen Heart. Has picked up another Negatron Cloak also, so building a lot of resistance against AP. So
I think we're going to see Operation Shoot Boys snowball here. I'd just like to point out, Graves, Angelic Fire has 243 to Ezreal's Denkor's 188, so they're really starting to capitalize on CS. No one on the Dunkmasters has 200, and Captain Korea and Angelic Fire both do. Olaf has 194 to 154, Gustian Cross, so they're really starting to snowball here. They're, 4,000 gold ahead, they're 1 kill ahead, they're 3 towers ahead.
Yeah, they've definitely stopped a lot of that early game stuff that happened.
Yeah, I think we're really going to start seeing the switch happen very soon, because those are some significant leads as far as CS goes.
Yep.
And they're not behind in kills.
Hidoriko
trying to Captain Korea being the bait.
It's a trap!
It's a trap! When we get a soundboard, we need that. We definitely need an Admiral Akbar. It's a trap. Just put that in.
Well, I can try to do it, but literally, it's a trap.
It's a trap!
It's a trap. Battle cruiser operation.
Oh man, you know what? I think they need to make a thing for StarCraft where Admiral Akbar.
He just says stuff all day long.
I mean, they do have it's a
Admiral
trap.
Akbar.
They do have it.
I would say if I had my cell phone on me, I have the soundboard that actually has battle cruiser sounds on it. But
Captain Korea, just being like, come at me, brah. Flashing out of there. We're gonna see the team fight. Hero Kai jumping in, but right on the turret. Gonna take some turret shots. Elmo.
Just bad. Missed everyone.
All right, wow. Junkfire taking down Hikaru Kage, and it looks like we're gonna see almost the first ace, a 4-0 in favor of Operation Shoot Boys.
Double kill picked up by Olaf too.
Yeah, great
job. That was
just
a beautiful engagement.
Yeah, it's just Elmo did not get that ultimate off where he needed to. The only one that was in there was Korea Terror, and I believe they shut down that ult early.
Yeah, he dazzled them. He was just like, no, I'm not taking your ulti.
Yeah, he barely took any damage, and this is going to be a free Baron. There's going to be even more gold, and this is, this match I'm going to have to say is going to go in favor of Operation Shoot Boys, unless DunkMasters pulls out a miracle here.
We'll have to see what they do with their Baron. I think they're pushed pretty hard right now, but I don't think it's in an unwinnable state.
Oh, it's definitely not unwinnable.
That was a really bad engagement, and we do know that Operation Shoot Boys does really capitalize on their Baron buffs. So we're going to see some pretty hardcore pushing from them as soon as they go back and buy and heal up and stuff. But yeah, that was
they're getting close to over 9,000.
Yeah,
not too close. Well, no, a couple kills away from breaking the Scouters. So either way they go, they could get over 9,000 pretty soon.
Yep. We do have some nice picked up. We have Riley's on Rumble. He still has his double Doran shield. Has picked up another blasting wand. Has picked up Ninja Tabby, which I guess is mostly just to go against his lane. We do have Frozen Mallet being finished up on Soviet Hero.
Nice ward by Elmo.
And
nice ward.
Which that would have possibly been an engage if the ward wasn't there. So.
Mm-hmm.
Then we don't have Shirelius finished on Createra yet, but he does have all the pieces, just waiting for a little bit of money. On the opposite side for Nunu,
Captain Korea just coming in, focusing down Goosey and Cross. Goosey and Cross down to half health.
Nunu's actually a bit behind. He has only picked up 2 of the 3 potential GP items, and he is 0 and 5. He has finished up his boots at least. Ezreal has decided to go with the Trinity Force route into a Last Whisper, which I'm going to guess is to deal with the armor that has been stacked up on Olaf, on Ryze, on Nocturne.
Yeah, right.
On everyone.
Oh, here they come. It looks like they're taking tower. Captain Korea doing a lot of damage. There goes the tower.
Yeah, very good zoning. Just like, back you up while Angelic Fire just took that down.
That's what they need to do. If they
Ulti goes off to clear a wave. Unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of minions there, so.
Yeah.
Does do.
I missed them too.
So missed second wave.
All right, looks like they're going to pick up their second turret from this Baron buff, and using that Baron buff very successfully. They have now, so close, just 300 gold away from reaching over 9,000 power level.
Yep.
Which they probably will do very quickly.
Now we do have Abyssal and Athene Soul and Holy Grail picked up on Galio. So he's like, he has enough life and enough magic resist to survive using his ultimate, but unfortunately he has to get a solid combo with Nunu, which, as we saw in that last one, he didn't. Nunu was out of position, and they're doing a really good. Yeah, Angelic's just going in, poking. Everyone else just trying to soak up some stuff and let the minions soak up as much damage as possible.
Team's turret has been
looks like the turret goes down from minions, but I don't think...
they're not worried about it.
Yeah, no big deal. Although that does prevent them from going over 9,000. So that's significant. We got some laughing going on from, I believe that's Rumble. Ooh, Elmo taking some damage. Forced to back off. You do have the ult. Haypot destroyed though by a jump by Goosey Cross. Taken down next. I think it's gotten to that point.
Tanking that turret.
Yeah.
Now Angelic is swapping over just to do damage while everyone else dies.
That turret goes down. Ooh, there goes Hikaru Kage. But Sohiro is taken down as well. Wow, that's a minute time. I think that's going to be game. I think this is game.
Inhibitor has been
Because
destroyed.
it is 40 seconds. They are so tanky. They can just...
Let's see if they go for the... No, they're going to just wait for the minion line instead of going for the swap.
I think the swap might have been a little more effective. I mean, I guess it doesn't
You still
really
have
matter.
two people,
It's still
so-
like 20 seconds. It's just like doing the swap while baiting one of them. Like they do enough damage to where they probably could have taken another teammate out.
And they also have no ults though.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
they have Taric ult and that's it. Yeah, they have Taric ult.
Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Out of that Baron, they got what 4 towers and 2 inhibitors. Well, because they got this tower. I think I don't know. I can't remember if this went down or not. But then they got these 2 and these 2 inhibitors. So really solid. They are now definitely over 9,000. And they're picking up Dragon. So they are Kaiokenning it.
Yeah, they're getting ready for the breaking the scouter.
Oh yeah. They're only 3 kills away from breaking the scouter.
Purple team has slain the dragon.
Which would be awesome because that'll put this to a game 3.
Yeah, this is one of the rare game 3s that we get, which is very exciting.
Now it is late game enough to where while Operation Shoot Boys has put themselves in a very solid lead for the mid to late game, it's late game enough to where a good engagement and
Yeah, DunkMasters aren't
they're not
that
out of it.
far behind. Like it's not like they're 40,000 to 30,000, and that's like a significant jump just because of the items that you can buy. There's still 46,000 gold, and they have their Trinity Force, they have the Radowans, they have a Last Whisper. They're starting to build some of that late game items.
Yeah, so
And while Operation Shoot Boys is solidly ahead,
they're still in comfortable turnaround position.
yeah, it's not over yet. Although I mean, just the lack of
I'd have to say the inhibitors are the frustrating part.
Yeah, and look at how low this tower's getting.
Well, it heals up. So
Yeah, I know it does, but that almost went down, and they're forced to clear this out, and here goes another tower.
Yeah, it means that
60,000.
they're gonna have to force a trade in base, or they're gonna have to push their lanes hard enough to when Baron does come back up, that they can
It's not a
actually
free
leave.
Baron.
Right, that they can just leave. They can leave their base and actually contest it.
Ooh, so we here are taking a lot of damage, but Captain Korea is able to take down Elmo. We got a lot of explosions going on here. Let's slow this down a little bit. Looks like Moon's going to take a lot of damage, but Hikaru Dokai is taking down with some units. Captain Korea taking down a Denkor, and it looks like Korea Terra was taken down by Hikaru Dokage. We do have the ace, and that will be game.
Unstoppable.
They have broken the scouter.
Now they've broken the scouter.
That is the engagement they needed. Just explosions all over the place. Captain Korea just being like, I'm pretty much invincible now. And they don't even let it happen, they surrendered.
So we will go to a game 3, DunkMasters
Yeah.
versus Operation Shoot Boys.
And I mean, even though that Operation Shoot Boys won solidly, it took them a long time to get to that point, and that was really significant. Like that was a really even match for a long time.
Yeah.
So this match 3 could go either way. As I'm hitting the button and I can't see my second monitor, so I'm gonna have to switch that up. We'll probably go for another couple-minute break while we set up for round 3. Thank you guys for watching. Again, if you're on the YouTube, which I need to actually plug this in so that I can stop the record. There we go. Again, follow, like, and subscribe. Our stuff, we'll put up the little screen here. Twitter at LOLMonthly, Facebook.com/monthlymayhem, own3d.tv/power_underwhelming, YouTube.com/LOLReportDotCom. That's LoLReportDotCom. Dot is spelled, not the actual period. LOL Report, we have a monthly Mayhem tab on the right hand side. If you're interested in joining, please go to LOLReportDotCom, check out the tab, look at the rules and information, and sign up. We're looking for more teams, and we'd be glad to have you. So, for those of you on YouTube, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for Matt